he's at with his progress? And do you think he could be involved?
Yeah, but for sure I was very clear, no, at the start when I said that this sign is a really good prospect, is a young player. This sign and the club wanted to invest on this player, and the difference is clear, and to play in Premiership and with Nottingham Forest, and then to play with Tottenham, and he needs time to adapt himself in many aspects, under physical aspect, under tactical aspect, because now he's working with another coach, and but I'm seeing a lot of desire, a lot of will about this player to try to reduce this gap and to be ready. But with a young player, and it's important to have the patience to work, and then to improve the player. I'm sure that Djed for the future will be an important player for Tottenham.
Just back to Sonny and his start of the season. Have you noticed teams showing him more respect, doubling up on him more, and that's part of the reason why he hasn't scored yet, and perhaps he's hitting the same height so far?
No, but I'm seeing the same player that I knew in November, and since I arrived in Tottenham, and a great guy, and well, great commitment, great attitude. But I repeat, if we have 7 points and you are complaining about Sonny, and when Sonny is good, I think that we can do good things. Yeah, but I repeat, and we have to try to understand in the side that you want to see the situation. You understand? And for me, Sonny is playing a good game. He's not scoring, but can happen. It happened last season, Harry Kane, no? And now Harry scored twice, and then we are happy. It's the same for Sonny, for the other strikers. The most important thing is the team. The most important thing is the team that is going to win. Yeah. And, I understand the personal achievements are important, but the team, the club is more important than me, than everybody. Yeah.
Robin?
Hi, Antonio. You just ended with Kane. Now he's faced 32 teams in the Premier League. He scored against all of them at Brentford. Now tomorrow he faces Nottingham Forest. Is he really the best you've worked with as a striker?
We are talking about a world-class striker, and this is clear, and I don't discover this, and for sure I'm seeing Harry that is going to improve in many aspects, and we know very well his skills, his ability with the ball, and but now he's becoming strong also on set pieces, and to attack the box in a strong way. We like number 9. I think that I'm seeing improvement in this aspect, no, and because Harry. All the people knows very well that he can be number 9 or number 10. No, maybe sometimes many people say he's more number 10 than number 9. Now I think that he's becoming also a strong number 9, and he was a strong number 10 before. Now he's becoming also a strong number 9, and he's improving a lot in many aspects, Harry, and. I'm pleased for this.
Just to add, if you avoid defeat tomorrow, that would be the second time in 13 years you haven't lost a game or Premier League game in your first 4 games. Is this the kind of perfect start you envisaged during pre-season?
You know very well the perfect start, and is the perfect start. I think is perfect when you win. You win all the games that we played, no? And I think in this moment Arsenal had the perfect start, and to get 7 points was important also because we had a game away against Chelsea was really tough, really difficult, and two teams that in the past we lost. We have to continue in this way to try to continue to improve, and we know that we want to try to be competitive, but you know very well that the other teams have the same idea of our.
Tom and then Matt, please.
Antonio, last season I think you said that Harry and Sonny have to play almost every game. I just wonder if this season now you feel like you have the options where you can rotate Harry or Sonny when they're either not playing well or if they maybe need a rest.
Yeah, and it's important to underline that this season we have just started this season with me, and last season I arrived in Tottenham in November, and the competition was totally different because the Conference League, I think that is totally different than Champions League. Now is another story. Is the situation is totally different compared to the past, and there is a World Cup in November, and now in 23-24 days we have to play 7 games, and it's crazy to think that to put always the same players, because in this transfer market our first target was to try to improve the squad compared last season, also because we know very well that we have to face for competitions, and to have the possibility to make rotations without to drop the level is important if we want to be competitive. And as I said before, now when I start to play every 3 days 1 game, now you understand if a team is strong or not. To play every 7 days, 6 days is easy for every club. You rest, you have the opportunity to the slight injury to recover, and then to rest, to play with the same player. And now to face a game, important game, Premier League, Champions League, important games. Now you understand the quality of the squad, the depth of the squad, and now you can make a judgment, not before, in my opinion.
Because we've seen Richarlison has played pretty well when he's come on so far. Do you think he's ready for a start?
I think for sure was positive for me, and to have players early, because in this way we had the opportunity to work with the new players and to bring this player into our football. Yeah, but I think Richarlison, Clement Langlais, Bissouma, and Ivan Perisic, yeah, they are ready to go into the team and to play. Yeah, but for sure we'll do it because it would be crazy to think to play 7 games in 23 days with the same team. Usually, repeat, finger crossed for injury and for other situations.
Matt?
Antonio, that was a perfect explanation of the problems, but just to clarify, are you saying that there's no way that Harry Kane or any one player can play in every game this season, Premier League, Champions League, because there is just to get through the season? So are you going to have to rest Harry Kane for the first time as a Tottenham man, the first Tottenham manager to do it for a long time in those key matches? Are you going to have to find somewhere to give him a break?
But now I repeat, and we are talking about a situation that we have to start to face. I repeat, and we have on Sunday we start to play 7 games in every 3 days, and then step by step I have to check also in the training session if there are players tired, if there is injuries. Now to tell that one player is going to play for these 7 games, it's impossible. It's impossible, and I'm not a magician. To forecast this. Okay, but we go game by game and to make the best decision for the team, for the player, for the welfare of the players. Yeah.
And then just back on Sonny, there was a really great documentary on Amazon Prime a couple of years ago that showed how driven he was by his father mainly when he was growing up, and what a perfectionist he is. When his numbers drop off, does he kind of need to be reassured, because is he in danger of burning himself out chasing form rather than perhaps relaxing a bit more and enjoying his football again?
I think Sonny is enjoying every day to play football. Yeah, but if we reduce to enjoy more or less to score 1 goal or not, I think this is ridiculous. Yeah, and I think we are trying to create a problem when the problem is not present. Is not. I don't consider. I repeat, and I'm not worried. If there is a person eventually to be worried, has to be the coach, no? And instead, I see you worried, and not me. Yeah.
Question. It's not that we're worried. Is Sonny somebody who gets worried about that sort of thing because he is such a perfectionist?
But Sonny is working well, and he's playing. I repeat, in my opinion, he's playing a good game, and he has to continue this way. Then, when he'll find the goal and he's going to score, and the situation come back normal, for everybody. Yeah, but I repeat, for me, I'm really surprised to speak about Sonny in the press conference. Yeah.
Okay, George, we'll finish with you, please.
Hi.
You mentioned then that you kind of feel the players that are going to be coming in once you do rotate are ready to play. How much of a challenge will it be for them to hit top level straight away, given they've not played that many minutes during this first month of the season?
But we have just started the season, and it was impossible for these players and to have more minutes, and now we have started the season, and for sure, and every single player has to play. I think that it was really good for me to have these players early, because in this way, and we work together to adapt themselves under tactical aspect, under physical aspect. Yeah, imagine. Sometimes I'm really surprised when I see players that sign the day before and the day later they play. Because when there is an organization, when there is an idea, a tactical idea, to sign a player the day before, the day later, he plays. Yeah, and it's difficult now for the player to go into an idea of football, if there is an idea of football. Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much, everyone.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you very much.